special guest from Cheap Trick, Daxx Nielsen. Dax, how you doing this morning?
Hey, Double T, I'm doing okay on day 53 of self-quarantine.
How many days, I mean, for you, what's the most days you've actually spent at home? Because this is a lot of time for a touring musician.
I think besides, like, the Christmas time, which usually isn't even that many days, but usually you not much more than 10 to 15 days between gigs for us all year long.
Wow. This is an extended vacation for you, not used to.
It's pretty wild, yeah. I mean, it's been great. I've got 2 little kids, as you know, and get to see them grow up, you know, not missing anything, literally anything. No, it's been great, though. I mean, the weather's been nice, but it's definitely been an adjustment for everybody, obviously. But for the guys like us that we're always on the move, to not move at all is strange.
Is the wife saying, you got something you got to do or somewhere you got to be right now?
No, you know, we're getting along great. I think we're co-parenting pretty well, which is, you know, for her, you know, I'm gone so much, she's probably used to having 2 kids all the time, so having some help at all, as much as I can help.
I'm talking to Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick. Dax, so have you guys been doing any writing or anything? I know, you know, you see people and bands going on, you know, and they're doing the video conferencing and jamming together. You guys been doing anything like that?
Separately, you know, that's kind of how Cheap Trick writes anyways these days for the most part. We all put our ideas down or email ideas to each other and then kind of get together when we have enough stuff to work on. So, I think everybody's kind of been sticking to themselves. You know, Tom lives in Nashville and Robin's down in Florida. Rick is here, but he's at his own house. So, you know, we're chatting, but not too much. I mean, they've been working together for, 1,000 years now, so they're probably enjoying this.
They're enjoying the time home and a little bit of a break. I'm talking to Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick. Now, did I see you did a little jamming with the guys from Foreigner?
Yeah, we did some virtual recording, video chatting. They have a YouTube thing called Very Important Beer. So instead of a VIP, they have a VIB at the Foreigner concerts, and they have their own kind of meet and greet where a local, say like Carlisle or Pig Mines or one of those breweries will bring a bunch of samples to this Very Important Beer, you know, meet and greet, and Michael and Bruce will gladly drink it and talk about the flavors and all that stuff. You know, so they've spun that into like an online. You know, they're talking about, you know, what beers they're drinking, you know, from their local stores, but they're getting special guests on. That was their first special guest.
See, that's awesome. Now, you guys did a little jam together. What's that like? You're not in the same room together. You're all separate, and so how does that work for a jam?
You can't jam. It's the magic of cinematography.
Okay.
The lag time, just internet, even with the best internet, you're still a millisecond or 2 off. And if you tried to, so what happened? We separately. I think Bruce, the guitar player, he tracked his part first and then sent it to us, and we each individually would do our own and send it back, and then they edited it together.
See, that's magic. We let people in behind the curtain. That's kind of neat today.
Yeah, it was cool. It was, to be asked to do that. It was, we tried to jam, but it was like, hey, I'm off a little bit, you're off. So the last second, we just decided, okay, here, I'll track it. I'll send it to you. You track it, and that's the way. That Miles, my brother, his band, they did a few songs that same way. Where Miles, he videotaped himself first and then sent it off, and then the 4 other guys individually recorded their parts and sent it back, and then they edited it together and sent it off.
And it's amazing how well it all looks. You know, I saw the one with you, I saw the one with Miles and some other bands. It looks really cool. I'm talking to Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick. And really the main reason why I wanted to have you on today is it's Cinco de Mayo that falls on a Taco Tuesday. And I know that you are the taco master, aren't you?
I have a degree. I have a red and green degree in salsas and tacos, yes, without a doubt.
So when did you start finding out that you had such a love for tacos?
Well, it all began, funny enough, my first encounter was remember Godfather's Pizza?
Yes.
They had a taco pizza when I was a kid, and it was pizza, but it had ground beef and like salsa and Doritos on top, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the greatest thing ever. And that slowly led to just venturing down on South Main to Taco Loco or La Amistad, a couple restaurants that are not anymore. But then you start going over to Mi Ranchito or, Guanajuato. I think it's a good place here in town, El Pueblo, Dos Reales. And then I moved out to Los Angeles and then really figured out that that's the greatest thing on earth because taco is kind of like pizza. You can kind of make it out of it, and it could be anything,
Yeah, that's true.
Food.
And you could find it just about anywhere in the world, can't you?
Not very good in like North Dakota or Fargo's not known for the tacos, but it's like moose taco or something, horse meat taco. I don't even know what it is up there, but no, I mean I found really great. There's a place up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Vancouver's a great space for like fusion tacos. They got like a lot of Asian, flavor. And of course, then you go down south, you get like the brisket tacos, which I'm not a huge fan of, but hey, I don't discriminate. I like them all.
Where is the best place in the world to get a taco?
I mean, I've never actually been to Mexico. My buddy Matt has a place on the Yucatan. He bought a house down there, and he sends me pictures every day of like 12 tacos, a lobster, 6 beers, and 3 shots of tequila. He's like, yeah, this is like $7 American. And every taco looks just amazing. But I mean, for me, California, you can't go wrong in California. Los Angeles is probably my favorite, but then you go down to San Diego, and then you really get the fish taco flavor going on.
Oh yeah.
If you're more of the seafood guy, then San Diego's the place to be. So probably San Diego because they do both. They got it all.
I'm talking to Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick. We're talking tacos for Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. Now, when you're in Rockford, when you're home, where are you getting your tacos from?
Well, it depends what you're looking for, Double T. What's your flavor? What's your protein, if you will?
See, when I go taco, I like to go steak taco.
Okay, I would go down to Mi Ranchito on 15th and Marchesano.
Okay,
down across from Marinelli Field.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that's just right around the corner from a place called Guanajuato, which is a Mexican grocery store. And in the back, they got a little taqueria. So that's if I had to drive to one location in town, they'd be that block.
Okay. Now, what if you're going fish taco in Rockford?
That I wouldn't know. I've never really done the fish taco in Rockford. But like El Pastor, I would go up to El Pueblo on 11th Street and Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And then chorizo. That's a tough one, but I don't know. That's a good. There used to be a place. What was it called? I'm blanking. There's a place on 7th Street that moved up over by where Portillo's is now. I can't think of the name of it anymore. All right. They had some great chorizo, but if you're going chicken tacos, I go to Dos Reales on State Street and right across from Oscar's. They've got this great slow simmered chicken taco that the meat falls apart super juicy with tomato and onion, and it's just fantastic. If you get hard shell, like by the time you're halfway done with the taco, it's just falling apart because it's so wet.
Now, are you going hard shell or are you going soft shell?
Typically, I always go towards corn and soft tortilla, but at Dos Reales, their chicken tacos hard shell up to me is like dialed.
And now do you just go out for tacos or do you ever make your own tacos?
I make my own all the time. I've experimented a bunch with different marinades and whatnot, so I try to always have some on hand.
What's your specialty?
Either the carne asada, which is your go-to,
right? Oh yeah.
And I would take some different spices, cumin and some other spices, and then maybe some olive oil, some jalapenos, some onions, some cilantro, and salt and pepper, and then put it in a Ziploc baggie for a couple of days, and then chop it up and put it on the grill. That's the way to go.
See, now you're getting me hungry there, Dax.
Yeah, no, I make a bunch of my own salsas too, and that's always good tomatillo with serranos, garlic and onion, cilantro, a little dash of honey maybe.
Oh, see, there you go. Now everyone's getting very, very hungry. Now, obviously, like I said, it's Cinco de Mayo. It's Taco Tuesday. What are you going to be making your own? Are you going to be having tacos, or is that out of the question for tonight?
Yeah, well, for me, every day is Taco Tuesday, so I don't really celebrate. It's just once a year. I think that's amateur hour. Thinking about it again, who makes a good fish taco is Lucha Cantina.
Oh yeah.
They got good fish tacos. And for a point there, about 2 years ago, I had my own tacos there for about 6 weeks.
See, now that's when you know you made it, is that you like tacos so much that you have your own tacos at a local restaurant.
It was pretty spectacular. Joshua over there let me develop 4 different tacos of my choice, and I came up with 4 good ones.
I'm talking to Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick. We're talking tacos. So obviously probably the rest of the year for the band kind of up in the air then, huh?
Yeah, we're supposed to be in Canada right now for about 5 weeks with ZZ Top, and that's already rescheduled for 2021 in the same April-May area. We're supposed to go out with Rod Stewart July into September, and I haven't heard yet, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
Right.
And I don't know if they would do the second half of that, if that would financially be something that Rod Stewart would want to do. It's up to him. Right. He's the headliner, but, I think Cheap Trick's in a good place where, we play on our own typically for, 1,000 or 2,000 people a night, which I think those kind of venues will be allowed, or at least somewhat. Nobody has a clue. Right. Nobody really knows what the rules are going to be, or, but I think, and we're the kind of band we can, if we booked a show tomorrow, we could pretty much organize getting there and playing the show pretty quickly. Whereas somebody like Taylor Swift, she's got 15 semi-trucks, and they have to build her stage. And, right. The whole process takes 2 days before she can even play. She won't be able to, like that kind of stuff. The Eagles have already canceled their whole year, stuff like that. So I think we're in a good spot where as soon as we can get out, we will. And you'll be back out again. Anything else going on with the band? Any plans of new music coming out anytime soon? Anything you can share with people? Yeah, we've got a new album coming out any day now. I don't really know. I think everything kind of got. It was supposed to come out, in the spring, late spring, so that we could promote it on tour in the summer. But now that we're probably not touring in the summer, sometime in the future there'll be a new Cheap Trick album out and about. Yeah, so that'll be the 4th album in 3 years. Fourth album in 4 years, maybe And then we've had some talks, like if we're not able to tour this summer, then maybe just get together and do another album. Why not? Might as well keep going. And I mean, the stuff you guys are putting out is great music. I've loved all the recent releases. So I mean, you might as well keep it going, right? Yeah, we have to. And I think something that a lot of people don't really think about or realize is, I think the music industry was the first thing to shut down. We were all on tour, and everybody was like, "Okay, we're flying home tomorrow." This is, and I think we're going to be the last ones to get back. So it's kind of scary, Right. Well, Daxx, thank you so much for taking the time and talking some tacos with me. Happy Taco Tuesday and happy Cinco de Mayo, and enjoy time at home with the family. Enjoy, everybody. Please have some tacos and a lot of tequila today. Just like every other day of this. Exactly. Daxx Nielsen from Cheap Trick.